Luxor, once the ancient city of Thebes, and today one of the most extraordinary open-air museums on Earth. This place honestly shocked us. With thousands of tombs and temples, Luxor sits quietly along the Nile River, holding more history than almost anywhere else in Egypt. Walking through it feels like stepping back in time, surrounded by pharaohs, gods, and the remnants of a civilization that shaped the world. In this video, we're exploring Luxor's ancient wonders, sailing the Nile, and uncovering what it is really like to experience a city that's been standing for over 4,000 years. Want to know something fun about a fun fact of Egypt? The emoji on your phone is green because falafels originated in, or the green falafel originated in Egypt.
There you go.
Yeah, don't quote me on that, but I learnt it from TikTok. Could be true.
Could be true. We're having breakfast at our beautiful accommodation here in Luxor, Egypt. And this place is so cheap. It was only 100 AUD per night, and there's four of us.
Four of us. We're with our friends,
Yeah,
Dylan and Daniel. If you've
friends.
watched our other Egypt videos, you would have met them already.
Yeah.
Which means $25 each, or
Yeah.
just over, which is so good.
It's a bargain. And we're sitting right on the Nile River, and we have a rooftop pool. We're getting breakfast brought to us every single morning.
And to go anywhere, we have to catch a little follica
Put up the name here.
boat across, and it costs like a few dollars.
Yeah.
And they take you across and then bring you back over. It's been so cool.
It's pretty
We've
cool.
had the best time so far.
Yeah, we've had an awesome time. But yeah, today we're going to get into it, see some awesome stuff. We're pretty excited. Bus is coming at about 8 o'clock.
We've got a big tour.
Big tour. And then off we go.
Thank you so much.
Eggs have arrived. He's smiling. Happy guy. So we are here at our first stop. It is a temple and it is so impressive. I can't wait to show you what it looks like. And we're hopping in an electric car. So entry was 440 Egyptian pounds and then 20 pounds for an electric car. And on the way here, it was extremely impressive. G'day, how's it going? Salam. And yeah, on the way here, it was so impressive. All these different sites were getting uncovered. How crazy was it? All the different statues coming out.
It feels like it was like 10 minutes from our accommodation, and it feels like we've transported into another Earth.
It honestly does. It honestly does. Like, look at this. Check out where we're going right now. What's the temple called, Mahmoud? Hatshepsut Temple. And this is our guide, Mahmoud. Say hello.
Hello.
He is an Egyptologist. He's got a PhD. He's done masters, and he's published multiple articles on different tombs that he's explored and investigated. And he's worked all over here. He also knows absolutely everyone in this area. Probably the most popular guy in Egypt. But yeah, he's apparently they're all still digging up a bunch of tombs and everything. You can see there, tombs everywhere. One of the things that we noticed today, which is a little bit of a bummer, is that today of all days, all the cruise ships arrived. So now it is extremely busy, and it wasn't busy at all before.
So if you are planning a trip to Egypt, you might want to know the best time of year to come, because there are certain months that it becomes quite unbearably hot here. So the best time is from September, and that's the start of the good season, because it's technically not hot here at all. It's like the end of summer, and then the season lasts for about 8 to 9 months. But you want to avoid the peak summertime here, which is from around like June, July and August. It just gets so unbelievably hot, like 45 degrees, 50 degrees and humid. But any time outside of those months is absolutely perfect. We are here in October and it is so good. There's not too many crowds. Obviously there's a lot of people here today because, as Ty said, there are so many people coming off the cruises that you can do along the Nile. But aside from that, we haven't had that many people around us at all. Like, this is the first experience that we've had with a lot of people around. But it's actually, there's still so much room, so it's not that bad. But we have loved October. We definitely recommend coming in October. It's been the perfect weather as well. About 30 degrees every day. Hot, especially when you do have to cover up in places like this. You got to wear pants, you got to cover your shoulders, but it's absolutely beautiful.
Gold, silver, everything from there. So also ancient Egypt was strength, Senab healthy, Mira like Gadra, jet forever. So this is to give him life and stability and strength and life like Gadra forever.
Wow.
So this temple we're in is Hatshepsut Temple, and it was actually a bit controversial, bit of family drama, but basically Hatshepsut was the stepmother of her son, who should be the heir of the throne, or whatever you can call it, and she sent him away so that she could rule. And she made some drawings on the wall professing how she was the daughter of the god Amun, and that Amun had actually impregnated her mother, and so then she should be king or ruler. And then later on, that stepson actually came and scratched out so many of the drawings of Hatshepsut. So yeah, bit of family drama. It's pretty interesting, pretty wild that things haven't changed. Still a bit of fighting within the fam, but very, very cool to look and see.
Beloved, the aunt to give her life, jet stability was strength, Mira like Gadra, jet forever.
So we've just been told that there's two different types of hieroglyphics, or like the way they write them, and one is they engrave them into the wall so they're sunken. And if they do that, then that's usually used for outside. And then when they're inside, they just outline them so that they're easier to read. It's pretty interesting. We are just leaving the temple now, and that view is crazy. We're going to Tutankhamun, King's Valley, but there's one thing: when you get a tour guide in Egypt, they're all going to try and take you to places to sell you stuff. Now, the way that they're going to talk about this is by saying that they're going to take you to a local who does their own organic crafts. They do the woodwork, or they do the cotton.
They say for free.
And they say for free, and you get free drinks. But the truth is, you're going to go to a shop, and they're going to try and sell you stuff. So if you don't want that, then just say no and just be firm, and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
and you won't.
Private tour,
Yeah.
you can definitely say, let's just skip that.
Yeah.
We did that with camel riding as well when we were in the pyramids. Dan had a bit of a funny incident.
Yeah.
Fell off a
Yeah. It was good, but yeah. So just keep that. Be wary of that. If you look at that, see that house there, that's where the person who discovered Tutankhamun actually lives. So there you go, how funky is that? We're off to see Tutankhamun now. So, and he's the only mummy that was found, or the only king that was found mummified in his tomb with all of his artifacts. So entirely whole. It was the only one that hadn't been ransacked. So pretty impressive, and I'm pretty interested to see. We learnt about it in school. We were just talking, Abby did a project on it in school and got a D, and I definitely did a project on Tutankhamun as well. I can't remember what mark I got, but surely I'll learn more today.
So we've arrived at our next spot, which is the Valley of Kings, and this is where Tutankhamun is apparently, well, not buried anymore. This is where they discovered his actual tomb with all of his artifacts. Still, is that right? Yeah, all of his artifacts still around him. He's the only mummy ever to be found like that. And I think it was found quite recent too, but that's why he's so famous.
And he actually didn't live for very long.
No, he was 19 when he died. 19 years old, absolutely crazy.
The only thing special about him, I think, is that he was found
with all of
his stuff.
Yeah, but I think he only ruled for like 3 years or something as well. Like he wasn't some great king. And so yeah, there's lots of people here. So I don't know what to expect when we go in. I hope we can actually go in and like see it and without crowds of people. But
So there's been 64 tombs discovered in this one Kings Valley, and it's over 3 dynasties, over 500 years of life, and it is pretty impressive. We're going to go visit 3 today. We're going to decide. Mahmoud is going to give us the rundown on which ones are the best ones to go to, and he's going to recommend them. We're going to give Mahmoud's details as well so that you can go book with him, because he is the most knowledgeable guide, there's no doubt. And he reads hieroglyphics, which blew me away. So I'll put up the video of the map of all of the different tombs. But one funny thing that Mahmoud said was that 200 years ago there was this French king that came, and he was really interested in these tombs, and he actually stayed in KV2, which is like tomb number 2, and slept in it while he was looking around and investigating all these things. So
also, we're not seeing Tutankhamun today. Apparently that requires a whole different ticket, so it's an extra 750 Egyptian pounds each. But that's okay, there's so many other ones to explore. Apparently it's all very small as well, and only his mummy is here, not his whole artefacts. They're all in the museum in Cairo. So we're going to go explore a couple of other ones that our guide is recommending.
wow, it's Ramsey II. We are about to get into our first tomb. We are walking in. The pilgrimage into the tomb. I don't remember which one this one is. There's a lot of names being thrown around, but as we go in there should be a name on the door.
I think it's 4.
It's number 4?
Oh, 8.
Number 8. So even Els is confused. But let's see. So this is the tomb of Merenpath. Look at that. See the entrance? Holy shit. Are you kidding? What? Oh my god, this is incredible. Look at all the hieroglyphics all over the walls, and look how far it goes down, and this isn't even one of the biggest. This is like a pretty big one, but far out.
We're in the deepest tomb at the moment, and it is insane. We went down so deep, it almost doesn't feel real. Like it feels fake.
Oh, so look at how...
Yeah, check this out.
That's the tomb there.
That's the tomb.
That's the tomb, and then the lid is over here. That's the lid to the tomb there.
And we are so deep underground right now, and this is one of like 26
64.
tombs. Nah, it doesn't go in that many, I don't think.
Yeah, there is 64 tombs found here, or 62 or 64, and 22 are royal tombs, and the rest are their families. So this is obviously a royal tomb. Who knew it'd be this crazy?
This is kind of what I expected, like the pyramids to look like. I thought we'd be able to go down like that. Like, how cool would that be if the pyramids were like this?
It's pretty surprising that the pyramids didn't have much
something
space
like
in there.
this.
It's
You
like
couldn't go into
inside.
the pyramids, or it's really claustrophobic. But this is like, I'd say this is cooler than the pyramids.
I would say so.
This
as well,
is like
100%.
way cooler than the pyramids. Like the pyramids are awesome, but like this should be a wonder of the world. This is insane.
Guys, getting Tomb of Ramses.
Tomb Raider.
You're the Tomb Raider, yeah.
Me?
Yeah, Lara Croft. Yeah, Lara
Yeah.
Yeah.
Croft, banger. I
Angelina.
actually haven't seen it.
Yeah.
What?
Angelina.
I haven't seen it. So no. I haven't seen
You
it
gotta
either.
see it. Eight. Huh? 8.
8 Egyptian pounds.
How much? 200?
These are 1,000.
Where's the DGI?
What?
Yeah. He tried to charge
We're
us.
rich.
He tried to charge us 1,200.
What? That is a rip-off. Crazy. These little ice creams, 200 per one, $6. Definitely buy your snacks before you come into the King's Canyon. Or,
It had no price on it though, so I don't know if he's just saying make it.
yeah, he could just be making it up. That's the other thing. Wow, this one's definitely the most colourful And look at that tomb. So I'm pretty sure this is for Ramsay II. And look at the walls. That's incredible. It's so well preserved. And I love the roof. Like, look at that. Looks like the sky. This is definitely the hottest one that we went in. It is so humid in here, maybe because it's so shallow. And then look at this part. The tomb goes a bit deeper. I love it when you get the starry sky. I just wish I could read hieroglyphics very easily, because imagine being able to read all of this stuff. It would be wild. Look at this tomb. So big. So big. The other cool thing we learned the other day was, see this, these hieroglyphics are in like a circle, and that is usually depicting a name of someone, so a person, which is pretty funky. Back in the bath, and we're going to check out a massive statue. That's all I've heard. That's all the information I have. But we can get a photo with it and learn a bit more about the history of it. But apparently it's huge. The Mahmoud was also telling us, because I was just looking out the window and there are so many tombs. You just drive past so many, hundreds and hundreds. And I asked Mahmoud how many there were, and he said thousands, maybe tens of thousands of tombs. And then, yeah. Oh, they're reconstructing the statues right here, so you guys can see. Right there, there's some statues, and they're reconstructing some massive ones right there. Look at that. Huge. So those are the ones that we're going to go see. And yeah, so Mahmoud was saying that there were over 10,000 tombs here. And then Abby and I were talking about Tomb Raider, and I wanted to know if they still got raided, these tombs, and they do. So people still try and find tombs and rob them, so they got to be wary about it. Check out the size of this. This statue was found like this, and the same with that. Both found standing upright, and they haven't been reconstructed, and they have hieroglyphics on the sides. They are extremely impressive to see. This was here during the ancient Egyptian times, and they still lived to fight another day, or live to see another day. Pretty wild. And then they're finding so many more. So as we drove past, I showed you before, but if you have a look down there, you'll see a whole lot more getting discovered, which is pretty sick. Let's go learn something about them. So Mahmoud just told us it's 3,400 years old.
Yeah, we're
and
talking
then
about the New Kingdom time, and Hatshepsut III from the New Kingdom beginning in 1570 BC.
1570
beginning.
BC. And what was this place? Was it a temple, or was
This
it
is the temple. This is supposed to be this two statue in the entrance.
Yeah.
And the temple of Hatshepsut III extending under the houses.
He was saying 500 meters wide and almost a kilometer deep or a kilometer long this temple was. But then like lots of the other things here, they collapse when there's floods. And so after all the floods that happen every year, before they created this high dam to stop the floods from happening, they would destroy all these, or slowly wash them away year after year. And one other cool thing is that the high dam was in 1960, or the high dam was built in 1960, and that was to help stop all this flooding, because it was really damaging, because you get so much rain in such a short period of time. But before that dam was there, this whole area was underwater during the flood season, and so under 4 meters water, and you could swim with the statues. Imagine swimming and then these huge statues poking up. Pretty freaking crazy.
We just spent 3 hours doing some work because our Wi-Fi at home sucks. One thing about Egypt.
Moon Cafe.
Yeah, Moon Cafe. It was good. Productive. And now we're going to head on a bit of a mission to fix these guys' hard drive, and then we're going to the Luxor Temple, and then finding a good feed for dinner. So yeah, we get to show you what it's like.
That's it.
Boats.
So many boats. so many boats. Also, I stuffed up and I broke our second microphone again. So we are back to one microphone, guys. I don't know if you watched us since the last debacle. We lost the whole DJI last time. We left it on a bus.
And then the silver lining was that we got an extra microphone.
Yeah.
So we had to buy a new one.
Yeah, and then we lost. Then we broke that one. Well, I did. I left it in my pocket and put it through the washing machine. I'm an idiot.
Woo!
But what are you going to do? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
So there are several different ways that you can get to Luxor. We flew here, so we were in Cairo to start, and we were there for a couple of days, and then we got a flight, super easy. It was only 1 hour, and it was really, really quick. We actually missed our flight the first day, because if you're in Cairo airport, it is so confusing. There's so many different security stops, and basically there's a big security to get into the airport first, which took a while, and then as soon as you get into the airport, we accidentally went into the international line and waited like half an hour in that line, and we were so stressed because we'd only left an hour for our flight, and then we ended up realizing that we were in the wrong line, so we went to the domestic part. There was no one there, and we missed our flight by 5 minutes, so we actually had to spend an entire day in Cairo, which actually turned out to be really fun. But we flew down that night, and then it took us an hour. Otherwise, when we were researching how to get there faster when we were stuck in Cairo, we found out that you can also drive. So it's about a 6-hour drive, and that's probably going to cost you, anywhere. I think we got quoted maybe like 200 USD. So it ended up being like 400 AUD, which was, not really what we wanted to spend our money on in that time. So they are the two main ways, obviously depending on where you're coming and going from. You can also get here on a cruise. So if you're coming to Egypt, you probably have heard of the Nile cruises. They go all along the Nile, and most of them start in Aswan or Luxor, and you can do like 4 days, 5 days, 7-day cruises all along. You could look at that as well if you wanted to start in Aswan and then do a cruise and sail down the Nile, and then you would arrive in Luxor, and it would be all part of your cruise and everything. And then I think all of the tours and everything is included if you do that. We didn't opt for that because we didn't have the time, and we didn't want to be stuck on a cruise ship for 5 days, possibly without no Wi-Fi, and we have to work. So we just decided to do each place by ourselves, and then obviously just go on the Nile for little sunset dinners and things like that, which we did last night too, which was really, really cool. And how cool is this? I'm just walking along the street, and look to my left. There is just a huge Luxor temple. It is absolutely stunning. We're actually going to go in here and explore it now. But one thing that you can do, and we would recommend, last night we did get a follicular boat. I keep saying follicular.
How are you? Good. Welcome to Luxor.
This is our captain.
Welcome to second home.
Yeah.
I hope all the people coming to visit Luxor.
And we did a sunset Nile cruise, and they organised dinner and everything. So you can do that on Get Your Guide. Otherwise, we just organised it through our hotel as well, our Airbnb. So wherever you're staying, I'm sure they could organise that for you. And we went out from 5 p.m. until about 7:30, watched the sunset. They made us a beautiful Egyptian dinner on board, and it was just really, really cool. There ended up being no wind though, so we had to, because it's a sailboat, we were stuck like basically at the port, just on the boat for the first hour, and then they had to get someone to drag us out. So we had to get dinked, we had to get pulled with rope by another boat, took us out, and then we just like drifted back for the last half an hour. So it was a bit of a sketchy start, but we ended up having a great night, and we definitely recommend that as well. All right, we're going to go in and have a look at this beautiful temple.
It's almost dinner time. Early dinner for us here. Abby's hungry, I'm hungry. Our friends have just gone to get their hard drive fixed. We're hoping it gets fixed. But we are at Al Sahab. Now I'll tell you how the dinner comes when it comes, but it's got a beautiful view of the Nile and also the ruins, so it's a pretty cool spot to come and have dinner. And then we also, for my birthday, went to a couple of awesome places that I have to mention. So we went out for dinner at Al Kebabji, and the meat there was fantastic. Also right on the Nile, and a really cool place to hang out. We had a lot of fun and a lot of laughs. The people were lovely. And then we actually went for a couple of drinks at the Winter Palace. Now, I think this is run by the Sofitel, but it is extremely luxurious. If you want a really nice stay, I would go there. Or if you just want a cocktail or a shisha or a couple of beers, you can go there and enjoy that in the park. It's open to anyone really, but just keep in mind the prices are up there, so you're going to be paying quite a bit for a cocktail, but the beers are about 200 Egyptian pound, and then the wine was about 1,000 per bottle, so that's not too bad really. One of the other restaurants that our friends went to was called Sofra, and we did see that was quite highly rated. Apparently it was really tasty and an awesome place to eat, so maybe add that to your list too. And also the cafe we were at before, Moon Cafe, the coffee was pretty good. We were very happy with it, probably the best one we've had in Luxor, so pretty good.
See how this food goes. I'm starving. We need some menus.
Yeah.
Names? With you? Yes, you want to order something? Yeah, please.
Yes, please.
We just come get the pepper and come. Yeah.
Meal has been received. We got the camel here, and the others got some chicken. Mine came a little late. Took a bit of time to come out, but
Forgot it.
they did forget it. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's not that good. So if you want to come here for the view, it's a great idea. View is exceptional, but if you want very good food, I might search elsewhere.
The
So
starters were good though.
Starters were good. Flame grilled chicken was okay.
Yeah, but 1 out of 4 is not a good hit rate.
No, it's not a good hit.
But
Right?
lassies were also good.
Lassies were good. Mango lassies,
They don't have Coke Zero.
but they have Pepsi Max.
They do.
So there's some good things in there. You make the decision.
The view's great. The
View's
view is
great.
perfect. So pretty.
So we're just wandering home after a good feed, good-ish for tides. But you can see one of the big cruise ships here, and there are so many here in Luxor at the moment, which is why it was so busy for our tour this morning as well. We did inquire about one of these cruises because we thought we might want to do like a 3-night, 4-day one, and they were going to cost around 500 USD per person for a pretty basic one. Of course, you can get like super bougie ones. We got quoted one for it was like 2,000 euro per person for the full 3 days, which is just a little bit too pricey. But yeah, this includes everything. So you get all your meals, all your like planning of your trip down the Nile. Like you can stop at every destination and go to all the temples and things. I don't think it includes all the temple fees, but yeah, 500 USD per person, and you get pretty good bang for your buck, I reckon. Nice little cruise, but they look pretty cool. We are going to go find our little Follica boat home and go watch some Ed Gein. Cool. Wrapping up our time here in Luxor.
Straight across. Yeah.
Straight across. We're wrapping up our time here in Luxor, heading back home, and then tomorrow we are packing up and heading somewhere else. I can't remember the name of it. It starts with H.
Yeah, H. It's in between here and Dahab.
Yeah.
So apparently it's supposed to be super beautiful. I was at my barber the other day here, and he said this place is more beautiful than Dahab.
So we're excited. But yeah, what do you reckon of Luxor?
I think
I
you
rate
should
it.
come here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The Valley of Kings was really incredible. I think one thing we said earlier was try and avoid the crowds.
Yeah, other than that, it's great. It's good vibe. Everyone's lovely. The Nile River is beautiful.
Yeah.
We've had a great stay.
We really have.
Yeah, definitely recommend it. Add it to your list.
Yeah.
And probably only need about 3 or 4 days.
No.
I think we've had the perfect amount of time here.
It's perfect,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, make sure you're subscribed for the next videos that are coming up because they're going to be great. And if you want to see our behind the scenes or any more stuff, just check out our Instagram because we post a heap of awesome tips on there and also a bit more about our lives. So
Definitely, if we ever make it home, it seems like we've broken down again.
we've broken down the boat. Let's see if we ever make it home.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Peace.